her stance.
That does go
cool.
into her normals. Like, yeah, her stance is a lot more like Muay Thai, kickboxing, MMA style thing. She, isn't exactly like one discipline. She kind of, will use whatever to win. But
Dude, I forgot what those shoes were called.
She does use her gauntlets, and
I wanted those so bad when I was a little kid.
Power that I guess is pretty different from the MKX, where she has augmented legs. So you can see that in a couple of her combo strings and special.
So now she's got full robo legs.
There's flesh there.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's not
still a little human.
Yeah, it's more just augmented. It's not robotic.
Okay.
But yeah, she definitely uses it in a lot of.
So it's like enhancements, like not like a part of her. I think. That's
so let's start talking about some key normals. One of the coolest things is actually her sweep breaks the norm. It's 2 hitting. Yeah. It's low.
Yep.
It looks cool.
It also looks really cool.
I also like a lot of her jump attacks. I think they look really neat and unique as well.
Yeah, I really like the
elbow drop.
Yeah. My favorite string personally is her 4-3. It's an advancing normal, and then I just love this 2-player animation thing here.
Yo, that's dope.
Animation.
That's super cool.
That
the ability to end it, the combo, that's really cool.
Kick her head then on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is actually one of her crushing blows. It's a if you attack them while they are trying to attack you, you bop them in the head, and then you get a combo start. So that's another example of
Stop
way to extend
it!
combos.
That's
There's a lot of
so
crushing blows,
dope!
and you can kind of cash in. Like what
I
I
need
mean is
this
like if you
beta.
block Sub-Zero slide, which is punishable,
I need this
you can
beta.
use that, and then
Oh my
once per
God.
game, you're going to get
Stop!
that.
And I think people were worried earlier when they heard about how many crushing blows there were. It'd be tough to kind of remember, but like as I played the game, I knew every single thing that I needed to do during that match to get those to come out. And once you play long, it happens.
As Ed
I feel like the crushing blow comes like so naturally, honestly.
I just knew like when I was playing some of my characters, this is exactly what I had to be searching for.
Yes. Another one of the key ones is back to 2, which I'm pointing out because I absolutely love the particle effects.
Fair.
And she does that kind of lunge towards him as well, right?
Yes.
Little hop.
So yeah, she does have that. That's mainly like her main thing that she'll use at longer range, but most of her attacks are pretty close range. She's more of a in-your-face type character.
I would
is so active at the worst possible moment.
She's not using a long-range weapon. She is not the kind of prototypical, they have really good range at mid-range and all that. She needs to get in, but her pressure is really good to make up for that, which we're going to talk about.
Which I guess we'd probably say, I mean, definitely there are players who played Jacqui in the last game up close, but like,
yes.
I mean, even some of the frustration of some of the early Jacquies was her range. And it's been a definite redesign on how Jacqui works for this game.
Yeah, she's one of the characters that, to me, is almost a new character. Like, about 80% of her has been redesigned.
Yep.
So, one of the big normals I think we definitely want to talk about is 4-2-2. So, 4-2, you can see it's kind of an uppercut. It's okay. But if you do it really rapidly, you actually get this one. So, kind of talk about your philosophy behind that move.
Dude, I love, like, how...
A throwback
I don't know what the word
to,
is, but, like, when
the... special normal.
That stuff when that's flashing.
In MKX. Nice job, Derek. Where she, if you input the attack really quickly, you'd get a different, hit basically. And it was kind of a more advanced thing. It wasn't the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, it was.
It took Tyler over 50
She has nothing but
That's actually
negatives.
just
She has
literally
stinky
but
leg.
that is one of the things that we kind of brought back. Obviously doesn't look at all like how it did before, but the idea behind the attack is there in that movie.
Oh, that's
and
sick.
Jacqui overall, I think, is going to be one of the more in-depth, complex characters in the game. A lot of her special moves, they're not hard to do. It's not execution. She has a lot of interesting tools that are unique that I think we'll get to, that make her, I think a lot of the people that played Jacqui in the last game, that's what they liked about her. They're very much hipster players who love the, no, I say that with, I think they would agree, like very much, it's a niche kind of character to play, and we wanted to bring that back. We're not hard to play. Like if you just think she looks cool, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna have some really cool stuff, but if you're into that,
her combos look really
cancels
fun.
And weird command grabs and stuff like that, we definitely got you covered. Yeah. So let's go over her special moves.
She has some, I mean, I'm not going to give it away, but some mechanics that we've never done before.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And it's not difficult to do, but it's very, very unique.
Yep.
So her projectiles are sort of back. She can shoot at the ground and shoot up, and if she amplifies it, she can hold it and then do a straight one, And the difference being,
I'm guessing that's really good
she
for
now
interior.
has different loadouts. Can you kind of explain that?
Sure. So this is actually one of the different equipped shots.
So
this
bad.
one is rockets. Basically, when you shoot at the ground, it'll explode when it hits the ground.
And that'll knock them away, which we'll see other ones don't do that. As we
Right.
go through the
Each
loadouts.
one has a different reaction the opponent will do when you hit them, and have
I like
different
that one.
ranges and cause different effects. So yeah, there's.
I'm
there's
assuming the
three different
anti-air
types
one
of
hits them
rocket
while they're
we see
falling
here.
down.
We'll get to the other ones later.
Not that one, but like when they're near.
She also has dash punch, very similar to her dad's attack. Really good range. This has a crushing blow, and this is a fun requirement. It's hitting it at max range.
I think a little further, yeah.
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 So fun to do.
That one just feels good.
Yeah, like if
Dude.
you know Sub-Zero goes for an ice ball or something, and you read it and you just bop him on the head. That's a good time. That's fun for the whole Briggs family.
A lot of the crushing blows that kind of are like all of a sudden happen as a surprise. You're like, whoa! Like,
yeah, it's super
That is
fun when
definitely
you hear the
happening.
and you go, whoa!
Yeah.
We're gonna stress test.
Yo,
they have to watch my video to go,
I just got a message from someone.
Okay.
Oh.
We got to do Kotal Khan's Fatal Blow. After this,
yeah,
Mr. Aquaman is not.
It's a good one too.
He's worried, and he wants to see fatality too, which I think we can do both those.
Well, does he not have? Isn't that an indictment that he doesn't think I'll win?
Good question.
No.
Or you could argue you won't see the fatal blow.
People
'cause
are
I'll never be under
commenting
30%
while I'm
'cause
making a
just that
video.
good.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
All right, moving on.
All right, so she also has these mott kicks, which I'm a huge fan of. These are super
I love
fun
that.
to
That
do.
was like
her
probably like my
new-
favorite thing to watch.
Cyber legs.
This is her core combo starter. It pops them up if you amplify. If you don't amplify it, she just does a few kicks. Not nearly as exciting. But when you amplify it, you get a pop up, and that's going to lead to all of her.
Whoa, that was like such a delay. It was like
And,
ba, 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 ba.
You hold it to
Yes,
either do more kicks or do less kicks.
which
or,
is super fun to do.
Yeah.
So let's go over some loadout stuff. In this loadout, I gave her the Flying Knee, which is another advancing attack, great combo in it. You can meter burn it, amplify it to do her dash punch. This also has a crushing blow. If you do a combo that's larger than 8 hits, you can go into it and
Hey, what?
obviously
Larger than 8 hits.
complements very well with the grease kick.
that's a good
Oh
one.
my god.
Damage.
So another thing I gave her, as we were
Combos
talking
are
about
on
different loadouts
point.
here. Oh wait, I'm still in default. This is a really cool one where she has a bunch of cancels. So they are different than most cancels, where she's actually just not doing. So this is the normal string. She goes into that hook. She stops. This, unlike a lot of cancels, this does not take stamina. And she has about 3 or 4 of these.
4 of them, yeah. One cool thing too, she can do it off her sweep. So she has a double hitting sweep, so you can just not do the second hit. So people expecting a double low, you can go for a throw or something.
That is
Continue your
super cool.
pressure.
Yeah.
Seems
So
like a lot of stuff
was,
I'll be
dude.
really good at.
this is not hard at all. You can actually see this. I'm doing it every time, and I'm not good with Jacqui and not good with execution. So this is one of the core ways that if you don't want her to be a grappler, you don't want to use the loadout I'm about to use, or you can mix and match. That this would be how, while her range is not the best, she does with the projectile. Then when she gets in, she has that pressure. That's one of the key ways you can do it. If you like to use cancels, you like that execution stuff.
I don't even know how to do cancels, my guy.
Yeah, it's not so much about super hard execution. It's definitely not the easiest thing in the world, but you can get it down.
Yeah.
But it's more so like just, keeping it in mind as a player and as, the opponent of, I can do this. You kind of have to be on guard. You have to be ready for more things. It's one of those.
All right, what else we got, Steve? Let's go.
All right, loadout 2. First off, I am a massive fan of this skin. This jacket.
Oh, Steve, you're a fan of literally everything.
No, look at this jacket. I want it.
Another hairstyle as well.
Yep.
Yeah, oh, the hair is super cool.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, this
Oh,
one,
snap.
I made a grappling one.
That's
First,
so
I
dope.
changed her guns. She now shoots
I love that
plasma
outfit.
that actually sits on the ground and does dot damage.
I love her
with a
hair, but I
standoff.
probably
it's
like the last
totally
outfit
different than the rockets.
better,
Like, you
but her
can see,
hairstyle on this one
it doesn't
pretty
even
cool.
physically hit the downward one
Really
until it's
cool
on the ground,
effects,
and
too.
all the effects are super good.
So yeah, the ground one will always just hit the ground, but all the other ones.
So, like,
if
just
they
her loadout
touch
is
the
different,
opponent
not like the
before they
actual,
touch
like,
the
a-
ground. It'll set them like on fire instead of the ground.
I use this one because it totally complements her as a grappler. Like, it'll stay active while they're in the grapple. So then I went with her clench, which
This
is a command
this
grab.
Is great.
And so the way this works is you actually get multiple options. You get 3 attacks before they can break out. So you can see she can do the knee.
Total MMA style
Yes.
clinch.
And from here, she has 3 different options. She has these double knees. She has this toss, and
Suplex.
so one throws you forward and one throws you back. And then she has this overhead ender.
It's an elbow drop.
And this has
like that
a
would
really
be a
cool
crushing
crushing
blow.
blow requirement. So the requirement is you have to have done the other enders. So throughout the match, you'll be going for this. And then when you finally go for one, you get a crushing blow
Yo.
into a pop-up. So this is a super fun crushing blow requirement. Throughout the match, you'll be going through it every chance you can. The opponent
there's
is
too
going
much
to
stuff
know
happening
you're
in
going
one
through these
at
different ones.
once.
And then when you have that third one loaded, then you're going to do Hema damage when you get the clench off. But you only have 3 attacks that you can do before they're going to break out.
Right.
It's also, one of those things where you have to kind of keep in mind, like, hey, am I close to the corner? Am I far away from the corner? Do I want to use the side swap one now to get that kind of out of the way so I can get the crushing blow next? Or do I want to keep pushing him towards the corner? So it kind of adds to the...
Yeah, it's a great point. Like in this scenario where she wants to keep her cornered, if she's already done the one that keeps you in front, you might want to... Going for the crushing blow might not be worth getting them out of the corner and stuff. So that's a fun meta there. Then lastly, we gave her this really cool move, which is when she techs a throw, like breaks out of it. I am totally mistiming that really badly.
Wait for him to throw you. There you go.
She can amplify and then go into a throw herself,
Dude,
which we've
she's a
never
UFC
done before.
fighter.
I think this was the coolest moment in the trailer, in my opinion. So Aaron, kind of describe the metagame of this, because there's actually 2 different ones she can do.
So basically, her amplified throw escape, it just goes into a throw, which is just another throw. Like the opponent can escape it, and she can do either a punch version, which is the arm break, or a kick version, which is the leg break.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh
You're saying
my
the opponent
God.
can break her
Yeah.
break?
So if you, I think I can. Yeah.
She has to guess what throw you're going to do. She can then break out of it with 1 or 2, amplify it, and then she does punch or kick to do a follow-up throw that they have to guess out of. And that actually has a crushing blow with the leg.
Yo.
Either way, that is throw escaping the.
Throw escape into throw escape.
Yeah,
Throw
exactly.
escape into a throw escape.
It's basically just you can think of it as just a throw goes into a throw.
Right.
And then
thing.
that has a crushing blow set up for you've previously done the arm break. Then if you do the leg break, you'll actually get the crushing blow. So that'll play into
Dude, it's thunder,
you know,
man.
then have you already done the arm, and they're going to know you're going to go for the leg, and then they're going to start trying to break that one because they don't want to get their leg broken, and it goes into a whole.
Right.
It's more than a 50-50.
What do we got next, Steve?
All right, one more.
One more.
So this one is the mobility variation.
Is this your favorite one?
No,
Okay.
the leg grab one is my favorite
Just
one.
making sure.
I'm not going to lie. Although this outfit,
There it
oh
is.
my
Pretty
god.
good.
Sick.
I love the last outfit.
But this one, look at her shoes.
Yeah, I mean.
What I really love is she's got the heels on to look classy as hell, but they're still robot legs.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So in this one, she actually gets a super jump.
That's so
It's
sick.
anime AF. And she can do a short version. Thanks, Burke. She can do attacks from it, normal attacks, special moves. I mean, you can kind of explain the application of a super jump briefly.
Right. It's mainly it complements her wanting to try and get in towards the opponent. She doesn't have much in the way of options, long range. So obviously, if the opponent's far away, they're not doing anything. They can see you come in, and they're gonna anti-air you. But if Sub-Zero's just throwing ice balls, you're like, hey, I'm gonna just jump over this ice ball full screen and get in his face.
So I also gave her this dive bomb, which
Oh,
is
that's awesome.
super fast,
Dude,
pretty good
she's
damage,
like,
and you
her
can
wrestling
again,
moves are like
if the opponent's zoning you out,
she's like a sports character,
you
dude.
can.
Freaking dive bombs, that's like a.
And
Pretty sure that's a move in
ground pound, which is
WWE.
a
Dive
low,
bomb.
and she can amplify that. to
Might
go
be a
into-
normal,
you can
just
also
regular
beat that off.
wrestling fighting move, but I just
Yeah,
remember dive bomb
her
from
stuff looks
WWE.
really, really cool.
I haven't watched WWE in such a long.
So lastly,
time.
let's go into her fatal blow. This has got to be one of the coolest in the game. This shot right here is ridiculous. It's really nice that she doesn't waste bullets because they come back.
Yep.
It's like
she has to watch out for those, though, I bet.
One more thing you can show really quick is that she has a regular, I think, shot in this down back one.
Oh, yes, you're right. I totally forgot about this. So this one you can see is kind of the standard one. It does not knock you down. You're just recover standing there in a slight reaction.
Right, and so you can use it, when you're close. You do that, you'll be at advantage when you hit them, keep them standing type thing.
And then you go into pressure. So this would be great to complement her command grab, or the cancels especially.
Right.
Just go into strings.
There's definitely a range differences. One might be faster and shorter, but it only
so yeah, with
you
the thing, she
recover.
has the dot damage one for traps, a restand one for pressure,
way longer
a knockdown
range,
one
slower,
for damage.
but you're knocked.
And you can kind of mix and match how you want.
Awesome.
He's not. That's Jacqui Briggs, folks.
Jacqui Briggs.
All right,
what
let
we
me
got
use this
next?
opportunity
Real
to
quick, I'll go
comment
to and
back.
do the fatal blow.
Here we go. That's actually sick. Oh, dude. She has the